I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
This is Equilibrium Man, my ultimate Ironman account where I have to level my skills as equally as possible, no more than one level apart. Last time we quested hard, hitting base 71 after 1,241 hours of playtime. We've only got 7 quests to go for the Questscape. Let's see how much closer we can get today. Before we get straight to questing though, it's been a little while since we did a base level in the life of Equifeller, so let's go for base 72, together. I don't always start with the same skills. It kind of depends on what I finished the last level circuit with. Last time I spent a whole thieving level at Master Farmers, so let's get back to thieving. That way I'll have plenty of seeds to AFK through while editing the video that you all should have already seen a few weeks back. I found this awesome spot in Varlamore where it's super easy to body block a Master Farmer, and their respawn point is inside the house, so even if they despawn, I don't have to go hunting for them. Having them body blocks really makes thieving require way less attention. There's also a bar just to the north where I can buy all the stews and meat pies I could ever want to heal up. We aren't getting 71 thieving just yet though. We've got to edge that XP a little because we've got a quest coming up soon, and I love those quest reward level drops. There's our first farming run done. Time to take a little break from playing Runescape and get some editing done. See you all in a week. Ooh, that was a hard week of editing. I definitely didn't spend all my free time for the past week playing Morrowind and then grind out the entire editing session in one overnighter the night before I uploaded. And now we're down to 2 stacks of seeds. 1 high tier stack for my disease-free patches, Renar seeds, and 1 stack for my regular patches, Guams. I can work around that. We've edged up to under 10k XP to go, so I've got to take a little farming break until I complete that quest I mentioned previously. More on that later. Next, I'm going to edge up agility. Only 38 marks of grace to go until I can get a full set of graceful. Then I might finally get to try out the Colossal Worm course for that bonus prayer XP. And that's all the XP I need for now. 17 marks to go. Maybe we can get that graceful set next base level. Now I've got to bust open my looting bag pinata to get my herbs out. Get ourselves a new looting bag, resort our inventory, and pick which herbs to sacrifice. It's time to master some mixology. And that's enough herblore XP for now. The last skill I need to prep is woodcutting, so let's chop some oaks and do a little construction. And there's 72 construction. Woodcutting's in a good spot now, so it's time for a quest. This quest isn't one you would normally think of as late game, but because it requires level 71 woodcutting, we haven't been able to do it until now. Grim Tales. It's a super simple quest with a boss fight that's barely worth mentioning at this stage of the account. And finally, all our edging pays off. That's quest complete for 72 farming, 72 herblore, 72 agility, 72 thieving, and 72 woodcutting. Beautiful. And that is our 300th quest point. Only 6 quests left for the Questscape. Unfortunately, quests come pretty sparsely at this point, so it's just regular grinding for the rest of this base level. To start, let's use the rest of these herb seeds, now that I'm not edging my farming XP anymore. I've still got the rune axe out, so it's a good time to finish out some woodcutting related skills. Fire making first. At Wintertot, of course. You just can't beat it. 5 Tods later, 72 fire making. The rewards are going to have to serve as some delayed gratification though. Gotta save those pulls for later when I might need them. I don't have any woodcutting XP to spare to help with fletching, so for now, the axe goes in the bag. I feel like doing something AFK, so let's do some fishing and cooking. I stopped doing temporos a while back because I don't have a lot of fun doing it. Requires a little too much attention for my taste. This type of fishing is much more like it. I'll see you all after a day of AFK. "72 Cooking." Iron Lotad, or Rumith in the Discord, has appeared in the videos a couple of times. Today, they're hitting a nice little milestone, so we came to say hi. Congrats on the 99 agility.
Yes?
And 72 fishing. I suppose that's enough Morrowind. AFKing for now. Next up is smithing. Not much has changed there, just doing Giant's Foundry because it's pretty much the best method out there, at least for an Ultimate Ironman. I get my metal from plate legs and plate skirts from Louis and Renail here in Alcarid. I like to get 4 steel legs, 4 steel skirts, and 6 iron skirts, which we can get in just 2 hops. This split is good for difficulty and also lets me profit from the swords. Each sword gives us 8k XP, sometimes 7k if we're unlucky. So after 10 swords, there's 72 smithing. We've run through all our seeds, and while we've got an empty inventory, I want to do some mining related content. Before we do actual mining though, it's Guardians of the Rift. Runecrafting sucks. I hate it. It's my least favorite skill, mine and probably at least 80% of the player bases. Guardians of the Rift makes it a little better, because you don't have to source rune essence and run back and forth between altars. But it still sucks, and I still hate it. It is good for free laws and deaths though. 15 games later, we have 72 runecrafting. Now that that's out of the way, we can do real mining. Kind of. We're not mining for ores, but for bones. Here in Camtorum, we can do some slightly AFK mining for bone shards, which I can use later for free prayer XP. More AFK time, yay! After a few nice AFK hours, we're at 72 mining. Now we can sell off our pickaxe, buy some wines, and soak up our free prayer XP. That'll lessen our prayer grind later. Next up, I'm just gonna work down the skill line and do some crafting. More people have figured out that the Varlamore gem store exists, so there's a lot less XP to go around these days. But we can still hop through and squeeze out as much crafting XP and profit as possible. Hey look, 20 million total XP. We've run through all the worlds, and the well's all dry. Thankfully, there's always Old Faithful. Blowing glass and port fat ass. There's 72 crafting. Ordinarily, I would continue down the line and do some fletching, but I'm a little tight on cash and concerned I might not be able to afford the whole level right now. But we'll see what we can do. As it turns out, thanks to it being the middle of the night, most worlds had the arrow shafts almost fully in stock, saving me a lot of cash. Now we just need feathers. Perfect. Sometimes, if I'm feeling lazy, I'll AFK my way through these arrows. It's a nice and relaxing break from the more focused grinds. If I'm feeling froggy though, fletching is a great time to chip away at my prayer level in the background. It takes 300 shafts for these 2 big bones to respawn, so I can collect them while I fletch and save future me some time. When I've got a full inventory, I just fly over to the Tiamat, bless up my bones, and break them down into nice stackable bone shards. Yay prayer XP. There's 72 fletching, and we're all out of arrows to fletch. We managed to collect almost 350 big bones on the side. Just need 800 more for the prayer level. I can hop for my bones now though, so the rest will come a little quicker. It took several hours and a night of sleep in between, but we finally have enough bone shards. Now I just need to buy lots of wine, bless that wine, and start sacrificing. A few minutes of spam clicking later, we have 72 prayer. Decided to save the combat skills for last this level circuit. So next up is Hunter. Hunter is another skill that I don't particularly love, but the Hunter rumors released into the game with Varlamore make it slightly faster. Less Hunter is best Hunter. Hunter rumors send you around the game to hunt specific creatures, and when you complete the task, you get a bonus XP drop. 6 rumors and partway through a 7th gets us 72 Hunter. All that remains is combat, and combat accessories. So it's time to die. Like it or not, this is what peak UIM looks like. I'm mighty low on prayer potion doses, so I kept out some Renars to restock my supply. AFKing Slayer tasks while wasting prayer potions is my favorite way to train Slayer after all. Before I get to using these potions though, ranged comes first. I bought some steel arrows and traded them in for an Aphis accumulator. That'll help save on the cost of broad bolts. And it's time for Slayer. That's 1 task completed, but you might notice that my task count and point count is a little high. Lately, I've been doing some Terrail point boosting. Terrail's tasks don't give any points, but they are way easier and go by a lot faster. And every 10 tasks, other Slayer Masters will give you a whole bunch of points. So the basic tactic is to do 9 Terrail tasks, then go to a real task for quick points. I've got some cool Slayer rewards on my wish list, so I'll be keeping this up for the foreseeable future. 72 ranged, and 1650 total. We're climbing. 72 attack. We completed our 150th task and got a whole bunch of points. It's time for our first big purchase. Nothing special from the Brimstone keys, but what we're really here for is the rune pouch. We can stuff our runes in here, and look at all the inventory space. This upgrade has been a long time coming. 72 hit points, and 91 combat. 72 Slayer, 72 Strength, and 72 Defense. Konar gave me this Wormlings task 3 times in a row, and I love it. The free Infinite Prayer and stat boost here is incredible. Now all we've got left to finish out the base level is magic. I try to not use magic for combat because it would ruin the balance of my hit points XP and the other combat stats. Besides, using High Alch to get free gold is way better than fighting with magic. We bought some nature runes and it's time for our old standby. Stealing ruby rings from the basement of West Varrock Bank. I should be able to alch up a few 100,000 gold with my remaining magic XP. And with our final inventory of alchs, we are over 1 million GP. Not bad. These alchs won't quite get us to level though. You'll notice that when you alch, your inventory tab will automatically bounce back to the magic tab, which isn't so good for recording the skills tab. So I like to round out the last few XP with a couple of wasted teleports. There's 72 magic and base 72. Beautiful. As is tradition with the last few base levels, it's time to quest. It's time to make friends with my arm.
You ever notice that one arm looks bigger than the other? Can I transport my arm on your boat? This quest is funny. I admit it. Let's do this. This first fight's definitely been easy as pie so far. This is what it's all about, baby. You know, who really needs prayers anyway? Oh, jeez. We're getting low. Who turned on the difficulty? Swing your sword, bro. Please. Okay. Wasn't even close.
Quest complete. 73 construction, 73 fire making, and 73 mining. I also went ahead and got the salts needed to build out all those cool, useful fire pits across the game, and make 2 cool new teleports in my house. It was barely any mining XP, and I think they'll come in very handy. By the way, I almost forgot. Only 5 quests to go for the Questscape. Next up is a quest that only needed base 69, but which required making friends with my arm to be completed first. Secrets of the North. We're getting Maserati in here. This is actually my first time ever doing this quest on any account, so I'm going to spend a little extra time actually reading the dialogue.
Oh my god, 33. Alright, safe spot. Where's the safe spot? You flee from the fight. While that may be true, that was not my intention. I'm gonna go on note some prayer potions. Quick swap to this dragon scimitar. Yeah. To include sometimes, but like, you know, oh geez, what's happening? I wasn't ready for this in the least. What is this? I should have read something. I'm leaving. Take me out. I wasn't prepared. Okay, mid-boss take 2. Oh my god, he's not in the smoke anymore. My brain is empty. Oh no, god. One farming run later, here's take 3. He's done it. Wasn't even close. God, I'm shit. I'm so fucked, brother. How can Triangle Dot be Ceres, Cacus, and Picus?
Puzzles defeated. Easily, I might add. I definitely didn't arbitrarily decide to do this puzzle section with no guide live on stream and struggle immensely.
Guess we're going in. Oh shit, it's the Muspa. I'm not ready for this. Hold that thought. I'll be back. I got a bladder full of piss, and I'm ready for action. He's below halfway. Oh, all right. See ya. See ya, buddy. I mean, honestly, though, that's not bad. I'll take that.
For attempt 2, we brought a small magic switch and some runes for entangles. It went slightly better, but we ran out of prayer due to several missed prayer switches. Third attempt, no real changes. We brought it mighty close, but once again our missed prayer switches had our pots empty and got us killed. For attempt 4, we brought a better magic switch, because the food hasn't seemed to be an issue thus far. Hopefully the better DPS helps us out. And it did help us out saving time and prayer doses, but we ran out of room on the final DPS check.
What the fuck? How long's my mic been muted? Here comes attempt 5. Nothing's changed, we're just gonna try to do better. And 6. We're out of space again, man. Fuck. I would run out of space anyway. Oh no, is this like attempt 11? No, not that 7? 7 is what I meant to say? Whatever. Just do it, baby. Yes, okay. I got very lucky on the spike spawns this time.
Secrets of the North has been completed. 73 agility, 73 thieving, 73 hunter. And that's all the questing we can do for now. Did someone say leveling montage? All 73s. I'm not going to play the clip, but you all already know what's up with this number. We are also over 23 million total experience. With 23 skills in the game, that's an average of 1 mil XP per skill. You need just over 13 million XP to hit 99, so we are officially 1/13th of the way to max. Or 7.69% of the way there. Nice. It took us 1,402 hours to get to this point, 161 hours in this video alone, and we have only 4 quests to go till the quest cave. Can we clutch it out? Tune in next time to find out. I really want to thank my channel members once again. We slipped back out of being all equally distributed, but that doesn't change my appreciation for your support. You folks are really the reason we're still making these videos. An extra special thanks, of course, to Jack and Dark Zero for being my highest tier supporters, and to Ellie Belly for not canceling me or her channel membership. I'll see you all very soon.
I'm so desperate for it to come.